Well, it's that time of year again for the California State Games.
Yes, Paul Rudy, back from vacation, is out at Qualcomm Stadium tonight for the 26th annual California State Games opening day ceremony. Welcome back, Paul.
Hey, Sandra, can you see and hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right, that's a yes. Hey, it is my great honor to be the master of ceremonies once again for the opening ceremonies. As you mentioned, the 26th edition of the California State Games. In just a little while, the stands behind me will be full of athletes, lots of loud athletes, athletes from all over the country coming to compete in this amateur. Basically, think Summer Olympics. Right here in San Diego. You're going to see some sensational athletes and then just some weekend warriors. It's that unique combination that makes this event so special, and it would not happen without this person to my left, Sandy Hill, the executive director. You are the brainchild of this event. You are the reason this all happens and all works so well. What's your energy level right now?
Absolutely at the top.
So what can we expect tonight?
Well, we've got about 9,000 athletes competing in the games, and they're all going to parade into Qualcomm Stadium and be treated like Olympians for the night. And we have great entertainment. Then we have a torch lighting ceremony and with a fireworks show, and one of the best MCs ever. So,
and we should mention the band, the Destroyers, are performing behind us. Your thoughts about this thing lasting for as long as it has?
It's amazing. I think it's because it's families and kids, and we treat people like they are Olympians for the weekend, and they love it, and the parents love it for their kids. And I think that's why they keep coming.
All right. Well, I know you're very busy. You got to get back to your VIPs over there. We'll see you on stage in just a little bit, okay?
Thanks for coming. Thank you.
Sandy Hill, everybody, executive director of the 26th edition of the California State Games. It takes one person to make something special. She's that one special person.
Right now, he is live at Qualcomm Stadium. He's at the Cal State Games, and he's the MC. Let's check in with Paul Rudy talking right now.
How y'all doing? We also have to give a shout out to Coronado's own NATO with 7 teams competing in the California State Games. Let them know you appreciate them. Where are you guys from? Bonita is in the house, everybody. Give them a round of applause. I'm told there's a soccer tournament going on worldwide. Let's all get it caught up in World Cup fever. These kids could beat Germany. All right, up next is skateboarding. Skateboarding is a fast, competitive sport taking place at the Krause Family Skate Park, Mission Valley YMCA. The games feature...
Oh, man, it's a shame we just couldn't stay on him a little bit longer, pronounce his name.
The 26th annual California State Games kicking off this weekend. We bring you track action from Orange Glen High, and the women's 400 meters, Juanita Webster of Redlands smoking the field with a time of 59.04. And in the javelin, something that you don't see very often, it's not allowed in high school play in California, UCSD grad Nick Howe throwing it 212 feet. Not bad for a national champion.
The sport is a pretty small family, so you get to know everyone who's at the elite level or who's trying to break into the elite level. You know, it's great to see all the young kids out here getting into the sport and using the turbo jab. It's cool to see them getting so young throwing the javelin.
Friday night at Qualcomm Stadium, over 10,000 kids gathered for the opening ceremony, emceed by KUSI's own Paul Rudy. Here's a look.
I'm just glad to be associated with it, and then, man, 26 years, wow, that's a long time. Nobody believed in me but myself. I had enough coaches and teachers out there who showed me that, you know, if I worked hard, that I can progress. And my whole story is all about what this is all about.
Pop a pin.
I can ride my bike with no handlebars, no handlebars.
We continue our coverage of the 26th annual Cal State Games with water polo at Coronado. The Lady Islanders hosting Rose Bowl Aquatic Club out of Pasadena. Second quarter, Coronado's Claire Alfano collects the ball off the long pass and scores one of her 2 goals to make it 3-1 Coronado. Early in the third quarter, Coronado's MK Freeze. Miss Freeze scores off the left post for one of her 2 goals to make it 4-1 Coronado. Fourth quarter, Coronado's Jen Handling beats the goalie to score one of her 2 goals as Coronado goes on to win 7-4 and win the gold medal. Staying in the pool on the boys' side, Coronado Club hosting Del Mar. Second quarter, Del Mar's Christopher Stuttervant beats the defender on the fast break and rifles it past the goalie to put Del Mar on the board. Later in the quarter, Coronado's Mason Fairley scores one of his game-high 5 goals to give Coronado a 6-1 lead. Coronado's Andy Rogers scores a hat trick with that goal right there in the fourth quarter as Coronado wins the gold medal 11-8 over Del Mar.